Yo, it's a lion's war, and the stakes are high. Lord Shadow steps up, he's ready to fly. Questions in the air, they start to rain. Can Lord clear his lane without any strain? How many deaths will Lord give out this war? He gotta maintain. Find the best counter for a defender. Lord Shadow's skill, he's the ultimate contender. The map's laid out, it's a treacherous path, but Lord's got the skills. He's done the math, checking the nodes, planning the attack. He's moving forward, there's no turning back.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it's season 57, and this is war number 12, the last war of the season, and we're going up against an alliance called Sentinels. All right, let's take a look here. All right, so, they banned my Deathless Thanos. Why y'all gotta be like that? Iceman and Crossbones. Okay, all right, fine. Let's, see what they got planned here. As you can see, most people have already gotten in there. All right, so we see Red Skull. We already think Corvus. Yep. Medusa, Corvus. Now, Corvus can probably do this one too. I'm thinking mcoc. So we'd really only need a solution for Negasonic. And maybe... I don't know. I'm thinking Okoye. She could probably handle that. All right, let's see if he... well, it's kind of late in the... AW, they're almost done. Let me check the spreadsheet here. All right, Red Skull, he's got me doing Corvus, Medusa, Corvus. We think alike. mcoc, Deathless She-Hulk, and Negasonic, Deathless She-Hulk. I guess she can do it. Oh. And he's got me fighting Penny with Corvus on the mini. Okay. Be this one here. Ebb and Flow Knockdown. Boo. All right. Not a problem. Okay. Yeah, I remember using Deathless She-Hulk against this mcoc, and I messed up last time, so maybe I can get some redemption. All right. Oh, man. Holding my special, waiting for the encroaching stun, and waiting for him to get all of his charges. Pain. But, all right. Let's get on with the fighting. All right. We going in with Corvus, Proxima, and Deathless She-Hulk. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is the last war of the season, and I'm already ready for the season to be over. When I went into this war, I'm just like, let's just get this thing done and over with. It doesn't matter whether we win or lose this war. We're still going to end in the same ranking. Tier, I think we'll probably stay in tier 2, and we'll end platinum 3. So not too worried about the outcome of this war. All right, so you guys already know how Corvus does Red Skull. Now, I did tell you guys that I was thinking of doing just shorts, but you guys were like, no, do both. So you don't mind seeing me wreck Red Skull with Corvus over and over again. All right, we'll keep doing it then. So I will continue making the videos like I have been doing, and then I'll try to make little shorts out of them as well, and we'll see how that does. All right, so I heard your feedback, and I'm gonna do it. All right, now this fight was a little nostalgic. You guys remember when Medusa was like top tier defender, and she was almost always on the boss node. Almost always. And you know who I always took her with? Corvus. Now, at that time, we would take her with a very boosted up Corvus. That's how we had to take her, you know, with the power back boosts and everything. And he did his thing. She was the reason that I actually unlocked and maxed out recoil. You take more damage, but you do more damage, you know? And I'm like, hey, let's do this, you know? But anyway, this fight, I want you guys to remember this. Look at it, because I'm not doing this fight again. All right? I don't know what it is, but I just don't do well with Deathless She-Hulk against Mangog here. Okay? Look at this. Now, right there, I was trying to time it to wait for the encroaching stun so that I'd be firing a special. You saw what happened there. All right. So I'm like, all right. I also need to hold a special for when he gets to this. All right. We're good. Now I got to get up to another special quickly. But what did he do? He fired his special right at the time.
Stunned, man.
So I couldn't fire my special. Over with. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just done. It's not She-Hulk. It's this stupid node and the AI. And I'm really sick of having them do that. Because there's nothing I can do when they do that. Okay? So my best bet is to try to take them down fast so I don't have to deal with the encroaching stun. And you know who does that well? Corvus. I should have just used Corvus. Okay? Look what Corvus did already. We ain't even got to the encroaching stun. Bop, bop. Boom. So, yeah. I'm not bringing Deathless She-Hulk into that fight no more. We'll do Corvus, or we'll do someone who is either immune to stun or can handle the stun. Like Photon. She gets stunned and she goes untouchable. I like that. I've used her on that node before and she's worked out really nicely. So that works out. Heck, even someone like Mordo would work really well on that node. I don't think I have him as a 7-star, but you know, there are other options to deal with that node, because that is, I don't know how many times now that it's the node that gets me. It's that encroaching stun that gets me. It causes me to play in a different way, and it catches me, you know? And here we go again. Now, Deathless She-Hulk, don't ask me what happened there. I don't know. But Deathless She-Hulk doesn't seem to be all that great for some of these fights, okay? Look at this, I'm almost gone. By the time I even get into this, man. All right. Yep, yeah, there you go. Now, I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm real tired. I'm real tired. I would go in against that Negasonic with somebody else. Because She-Hulk, she doesn't get anything extra. Because remember, this is a safeguard node. But her, I think her, was it the red damage will be normal. Okay. See, that catches me. I don't know why. And I wanted to, this one, I just wanted to see, because I usually tell them, no, Corvus is not good on this node. But like I said, I was tired, and I was like, let me just see, you know, maybe if I can get to a special 2. Let's see what it looked like. But you can already see that he's not good for this. Okay? He's definitely not good for this. Definitely not good for her. All right. Look at this. I'm already down to 4 charges, and then boom, not much. Okay, so definitely no Corvus for this node. And so at this point, I'm like, okay, well, we already know what's gonna happen. Boom. And I was like, all right, well, let's get back into it and finish this thing off. Really, all I have is definitely She-Hulk for this. And she does do this node. I've done this node with her before. I'm not as familiar with fighting Negasonic, so I was making little mistakes. And you can see, even with my indestructible on, she was tearing me up. Okay, so we're gonna go in here again. This time, you know, I'm a little bit more awake. Okay, so bop, bop. Okay, because we got that other node. Ah, look at that. Again, man, that evade is so annoying. I have to do the heavy to get rid of it. And I'm already down to half. And then I messed up. And you can see the degen on me. Look at this, man. And that's all into my block. And you can't parry her, really. Not with definitely She-Hulk. And I'm just looking at this like, what in the world is going on? See, I've started to intercept her a little bit. And see, I'm trying to bait that out. And then she got me into the corner so she can batter my block again. It's really annoying. Okay, got a little heavy in there. Boom. This time I got away from her. Okay, oop, intercept. There you go. So at least I didn't die again. I think we got a little bit of bonus. But yeah, very, very annoying fight that I will do my best not to repeat. Just it don't work for me. Now, I could beat her with other champions on that node far better than I think I did with Deathless She-Hulk. So when we have to face her again, I'm going in with somebody else. Maybe I'll just go in with Nick Fury. We'll see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this fight right here is straightforward. I know how to fight Penny Parker. What you want to do is batter her block and get that shield down. That's what you want to do. Okay? Batter that block, get the shield down, and then you don't have to worry about her auto block and all that mess. So you see, I'm hitting right into the block, into the shield. Boom, now it's down. And Corvus is great for getting that shield down. And there we go. Knocked her down to get rid of the protection on the node. And now we just going in. Look at this. Great, great, great. Wow. Somebody is really calling me right now. They just called me back to back. And I'm almost done with the video. So trying not to, I mean, really, who in the world? Okay, I have a appointment that I'm supposed to be going to, like, you know, we're about to we're waiting for the transportation right now. But anyway, that is pretty much my last fight here. Done and done. Okay. Man, I don't know why the hospital was just calling me like that back to back. I hope they didn't call to say we have to cancel. I better call them back or check to see if they left a message. But anyway, we'll be back in a moment and you'll find out how this war ended. And we're back, and unfortunately we lost the final war of the season, but as I said, we're gonna still land in Platinum 3. Shout out to our MVPs here. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching the video. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. And you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodged quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill, tech, mute, I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. Lord Shadow's in the arena, ready to ignite.